Okay. Hi, I am Sabrina Rao, and I am a very weird person. Who to some people have been through extreme things. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Uh, but I would have to say, um, that an influential thing in my life, because I do have influential people, but I would say this is more influential than them, which sounds kind of mean. But the most influential thing in my life has been becoming homeless. It might sound weird to people, but this is not a story that I tell often. But back in like 2019, in like November, I had moved in with a friend because my parents were getting kicked out of their place. They had to do their own arrangements. I figured out my own. It kept it so I kept going to school and seeing my friends, blah blah blah, instead of moving like a quarter of the way to an area I have never been before. Didn't sound nice, didn't want to go. Plus, I was 18, didn't have to live with my parents. Um, I had moved in with a friend, and then it kind of all went to crap because her dad was bad with money, made us so we were couch hopping. I had to spend Christmas and just before Christmas and New Year's with friends. I got to see my parents like 2 days in that time because of the distance that they were at, and I had no rides. Um, it also invoked a lot of like bad memories. I want to call them bad memories only because it was either me being cringe or I just didn't like the people that were involved. So I spent a week with a friend, moved in with another friend for like a week. I was wearing this like same two pieces of clothing because all my stuff is either with my parents or packed away with my friend's stuff who went to go see her mom during the time. So I was alone because it was either that or I stayed with her creepy dad. Uh, and then in like January, I kind of like stayed with a few friends, moved back in, meaning we stayed in hotels with the friend I had previously moved in with, and then that ended, no longer a friend. And then I moved in with a boyfriend. Um, and during that time, I found resources. His mom bought me so much clothing and boots, and I was like, "Please stop!" And she's just like, "No." Um, and during that time, I had figured out that this resource called People for People, which people actually should use or like look into because they help disabled people and stuff like that. They got a free bus that during the week at certain times goes from Yakima all the way to Prosser, and then you can take that all the way to Richland. It's a cool resource. You need to check it out, especially if you can't drive like me. Um, and then like my parents were supposed to move into their new house, so I transferred over to the school that they were doing because I was in high school at the time. Transferred into the school in the town they were supposed to move in. Apparently, house wasn't ready. They were going through a program called Habitat for Humanity, helps low income, stuff like that. And the liaison over there was like, "Where are you sleeping?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And she's just like, "What?" And then they found out I was homeless and sent me to a homeless shelter in Yakima. First time I ever stepped foot in Yakima, at least by myself. I had visited her like maybe twice with my parents, but that's it. And that got me involved with Rod's house, which opened up so many opportunities. I'm going to school because of them. I met the love of my life through them. It's just so that's why it's the most influential thing that's ever happened to me. If I hadn't become homeless, so many things wouldn't have occurred. I wouldn't be in this class right now. So yeah, you definitely wouldn't be seeing a skull in the background right now. Don't ask. Uh, yeah, that's kind of long, but here.